Mr. Marlowe will get the crack at our fifth question. First crack. What do you see as the future of the Town Center and Village Overlay District, and do you favor keeping the current restrictions or eliminating them, and why?
Well, the Town-City Overlay obviously is too restrictive, because all you have to do is look out there and see what's being built at this time, which is virtually nothing. But we do have to have guidelines, and those guidelines need to be such that, of course, we get what we want in that area, but those guidelines need to come from the community. They need to come more from the businesses. They need to have more input concerning that town center overlay. But at this point in time, it is too restrictive, and it may just need to be not just revisited, may need to start over.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mack.
When I was mayor in 2000, the zoning up and down Mt.Juliet Road on the land use plan was set to CTC, Commercial Town Center. So it was already a town center type district that drove the development that you're seeing now up and down Mt.Juliet Road. And what you're seeing now is attractive development. It has nice landscaping requirements. It's brick. You don't see the metal buildings that you once did. So the town center concept was already in place. The further strengthening or I guess restrictions that's been placed on this town center area has completely stifled development in the area. And it's unfair to the property owners there. Many people can't sell their property. They can't do anything with it. They can't get developers to take a good hard look at it. And again, we're not talking about bad development. We're talking about the same type of development that could be placed up and down Mt.Juliet Road currently. So the town center district has been a colossal failure.
Thank you. Ms. Elam?
Thank you. The town center overlay is just that, is an architectural overlay. When that was put together, I sat on that committee, but I think I was probably the only governmental representative on that committee, because we wanted a real world plan that would work out in the actual day-to-day. We had bankers, architects, builders, economic development professionals. We had a wide range of people on that committee, and the goal was do something reasonable that will work and that will enhance our city. The town center part where the railroad track and the old elementary school, what is envisioned there for the long term is, if you've been to Nashville, to the Hillsborough Village area, where Pancake Pantry is, where the buildings are built out to the sidewalks, and it's got a vibrancy to it that there's not an area like that in Mt.Juliet. Takes you out of your cars and onto the street, and adds a vibrancy to it. We have this one chance to redevelop the center of our city right, and it takes patience. I urge patience.
Thank you. Jim Bradshaw.
Thank you. As Kevin stated, we already have a town center, commercial town center, basically up and down Mt.Juliet Road. When this overlay came into effect a few years ago, I was the one that voted no to it. It is too restrictive. I use it like this. It's an 18-page overlay. We already have enough guidelines, rules with the city. We don't need another 18 pages to try to tell the developers how to do and build the buildings. For example, what it's doing now, they can't sell the land. Wilson County government, 12 acres, $2 million. That's prime price, right there in the corner in the center of Mt.Juliet. Couldn't sell it. Now the deal maybe with the city of Mt.Juliet to buy it. So, in fact, one other thing that's coming up in our next commission meeting, I am introducing an ordinance to take the signage away under that overlay and revert back to the other signage.
Okay.
Went over 2 seconds.
Thank you very much.